Hey guys, how's it going? September 10th, 2023. Yeah, okay. We are just getting set up. Everything is running again. So there's our drop off yesterday. Emmett was looking at the Google Earth, so I guess the switch is further along or something. He was looking at where the road is in comparison, so um, hard to say. But well, there's the fence line there. But let me see this for a second. I'm not going to change anything. If it's got an industry tag set up for it, I'm good enough as it is. Oh, I hear a train. I don't know how far let's see. I always go underground to see where they at. Okay, so they go past the fence. So that would only take boxcars anyway, so... I mean, you could play around with the idea of a thingamajig here, but if I ever get to the point where I need to do some type of manual switching, I'm going to use those road railers. Road railers, that's not what they're called. I don't know. The little guys. I can't think of it. My brain's not working yet this morning. I just got up 25 minutes ago. Okay. The thingamajigs. Oh, I hear a train. Where are you? I hear you. I heard you. I heard something. I know I'm still in the tunnel, but probably I don't know my tail end's in the tunnel right now. I guess so. I never put a light on back there. Oops. Guys have their breathing equipment on. Okay, good enough. Alright, what do we want? That's good enough. So with that, we're now 1.9. Just with that drop off alone. Okay. I think we're ready to go in. Our next stop is the yard here. So I'm gonna double click. I usually double click. I don't think a single click doesn't matter, but whatever. Single click, double click, as long as it says designation block, and that means you can call for that. The reason why I'm using the EOT, by the way, and I know the EOT is because there is no real system of automating a helper unit back there. So this I'm just assuming is a communication device. I know these guys are not capable of DPUs in the back, but that's my justification for that. Okay, let's call for a signal and get out of here before something gets in our way. Looks like we're going to be fine. All right, flashing yellow. Did he give us any more than that? Of course not. I don't mind that, you know. He's a lot conservative when starting out. I think they judge the speed of the train. There we go. We got movement. Grade's pretty even here, so I'm not even going to bother with the sand. Yeah, we're starting to right at the crest of the grade here. See how that did that? As soon as it detected my speed going through that signal, that's when it decided to light up something else. So it's a little bit conservative. Plus not to mention, that should be a restricting signal anyways. The reason why I knew is because all these speeds at the top, 15 and 2 and 10 and... So I'm down 1% right now. I'm at 30 miles an hour. I basically got to get to 15 and 2 miles, which is fine. But I'm definitely having more fun with this route than I thought I would. You got to get in. If you don't get into it, you kind of can live without it. It's kind of weird. Okay, let me check the chat real quick. Morning. There we go. But so far, I haven't tested other routes because I really don't care about other routes right now. But the AI dispatching is working really good for this route. I haven't had any issues with it. It's conservative, but I'm okay with conservative. I would much rather... Whoops. Okay, what are we at? 70? I don't think I need... I think I can just use... dynamic brake manipulation for now. If I need to grab a brake, I will, but I think I'm okay. There's an approach signal there. Yeah, I gotta grab a brake. Come on. I'm gonna grab some more because I gotta get myself slowed down. grab too many. I was getting worried about Runaway. Now it's starting to pick up again. Okay, let's deal with dynamics again. Back to full dynamics. Just out of curiosity. Yeah. Look at that hill. gonna stop a lot sooner. Okay, let's take a look around. First of all, let me see what my back end clearance looks like. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I needed that first switch, and I wasn't going to cheat and to go ahead because that's not fair. So I guess the best set-off track is here. I'm just trying to think here, or I can come down the main, but I think I prefer to come down this middle track here, if I can. Nope. Yeah, I can. Okay. Let's back up for a minute. Oops. Forgot about the grade. All I'm using is independent right now to hold the lead engines. Okay. Which way are you going? I hear you beeping back there, but yeah. So it took 4 throttles. just bunch this together here, and actually I can keep a light on, it don't matter. It's daytime. Alright. Gotta look at this. So I'm staying away from those two. So I'm coming down this track here. So that's going to be my track. Alright. Let go of my brake. This is fun coming into this yard. Look at the grade difference here. It's actually weird. I'm actually climbing right now to get up to it. Let's see. What do I want? I think I'm gonna go straight ahead, and then I will figure it out from there. Yeah, I can barely see my train. Let's say that is me, right? Yeah. I'm in control right now. Nothing else going on. So my the way it's going to work, and for at least another month, is I do have more time on the weekends, obviously, to do things like this. Doesn't mean I'm going to run all the time. There's going to be some times that I'm just not going to feel like doing it. honestly, a couple days ago, had a chance on a Thursday, I think it was. I ran on a Wednesday or something, and I didn't feel like doing it. So I didn't do it on a Thursday, and then there's so much stuff out there that I want to get into, but there's also stuff I'm trying to learn. There's stuff that I'm trying to prepare myself for. It is just, I would say I'm never bored, but often I am. I get so overwhelmed sometimes by the stuff that I would like to do and can't do, and then I feel weird. Like Thursday night, I fell asleep on the couch because I was just like, I wasn't bored. I was just kind of overwhelmed and just wanted to relax and try to figure out what the hell I wanted to do, but it's kind of weird. Okay. Not sure where Scott is these days. I haven't seen him again. I'm not going to jump the gun like I did last time, so let's, who knows? It's not like I can control anything anyways, so... I mean, I consider Scott a close online friend, but unfortunately, it's just the communication. We lose it sometimes, and then I don't hear from him for a while, and either something's going on health-wise, or he's bored. Sometimes it happens that way too, so I'm not jumping the gun this time. I jumped the gun last time. I felt bad. I pretty much was giving him an obituary on Train Sim. I felt pretty bad about that, because that's not, I would never, obviously we all die, so I mean, it's just a fact of life, and there's a lot of people I know that are a lot younger, including my parents, who have passed a lot, sooner than that, so. Sometimes I wonder if I want to live forever. It's like the Queen song. Give me my old body back, then maybe. Going back down the hill again. I don't know if I was supposed to come down. Was I supposed to come down this other track? I don't know. Probably. Now I am going to
Norfolk Southern detected. Milepost 253, put, left, track, left.
I am going to be dropping off a lot of my stuff here. Okay, now I should have just flown to begin with. Okay, CSO was supposed to be with me. This is why I should have left the sheet open. Let me just take a look at this and I'll try to make heads or tails out of all of this. Okay, Altoona pipe and steel, that stays on my train. Crescent work stays on my train. JIT stays on my train. CSS, CSO, I believe all come off. There was the... Yeah, CSS. There's no way I'm going to be serving one of them and they do the other. I don't get that. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm not, going up there. No way. Okay, so I think I got it. So now the question is, how much room do I have? Well, I got plenty. So I think what I will do is I'm going to change this a bit. Since I can come around this whole thing now, I should have got on one of the siding tracks. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the head end power. Had I had cars, it's going to be interesting the next time, and I'll have to remember what the hell I'm doing if there is a next time, but you never know. Since I'm going to be carrying very little with me, I'm going to take the head end power off. I'm going to do a run around with it. The other thing I could do, although I wish I had two different engines, is I could have left some power for these guys, but never thought of that. So I got a decision to make now. Normally I'd have cars coming out of here. I'm going to have the helpers pull ahead with the stuff. Going to back out. That's what I'll do. But to do that, I still need the power down here. I definitely need the power down here, so which way can I go? That way? I don't think I can. Maybe I can. You know, that's supposed to be an industry. Nah, I'll come down the normal track here. Where does this way go? I'm just Curious where this track, if it actually stays. Oh, it's got a crossover, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I'll just run down the main. What is the speed limit here? It's supposed to be 10, okay. Whoops. So that's going to be where my joint would happen, right there. Actually, this will be perfect. Just curious for a minute. So I'm gonna have these guys set me up. Well, at least one of them. Oops, I have to go down here. Hey, how's it going? Auto train with 6 track movers? Jeez. Kinda weird. Doesn't sound very prototypical, but okie dokie. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up accordingly. I like this operation. This is fun. And it's missing out on this. Well, that's kind of cool. Notice the scenery down there. There's Johnstown. Okay, what happened to the CSS? CSS stays here. It's SO that comes with me, but CSS stays here. I'm pretty sure it does anyways. Oh yeah, I had CSO in the middle of CSS. Okay. So I got a bit of a move to make here. The CSO is going to go on the train. Why would it do that if I did that? I don't understand why applying a handbrake would do that. That seems just a little bit weird. Sounds like my air just dumped. I guess I should have controlled the engine first, maybe. Oh, I see why, because I should have clicked onto that first. Alright, so let's that should fix everything. Oh, I still have the OT. That's bonus. Glad I still have the OT, because I didn't want to lose that, but... Okay. Let's go control. Yeah, I thought I set a spot for that. I guess I didn't. Okay. awesome. Okay, let me see the back of my train for a minute, because this is where I'm going to have to play with it. We got 2,000 feet on. Oops, I put myself a switchback. Oops, wrong one. Go. Get the counter going. Hopefully I have enough room before having to go back out on the main, but I mean, in theory I could use the Y, but I think I'm going to have enough room. I don't know. Yeah, I should be fine. Wonder what the closest engine I have I can use for operations down here. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Yeah, I gotta use main 2 again if I need to, but I think I'm okay for now. Wow. Here's the signal. these down here. Let me set off what I need here. So I gotta do the set off first. I think. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta be sure I know what the hell I'm doing here. Okay. CSS goes there. Alright, so which is right. Okay, so I'm doing it right. Got confused for a second. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be coming with me. I'm going to drop the CSS here, or the setoff. It's not going to be with the rest of the train, but that's okay. They can deal with it. I mean, I could, in theory, put it all together. Maybe I will. Just to be nice. Yeah, I'll be nice. Since I screwed up anyways. That was a blocking error back in Altoona. $10A broke something. What the hell's 10A? Update 10A? I don't know. Seems working for me, but... What the hell did 10A do anyways? I imagine I'm on 10A. I think I am. I think that was that thing that brought the station in. Or the depot or whatever. Running this yard is a lot of fun. This is the kind of operation I like the most, is doing a lot of road switching. Emmett, I think he likes doing more of the switching puzzles, but possibly team up like we did yesterday. Okay, perfect. Johnstown. Let me just... Should be enough. Uh-huh. I've never had it crash a desktop. Yeah, I haven't had any crashes to desktop. Mind you, I'm not, maybe it was in 10, perhaps. Because mind you, I'm not running it on anything too high powered. I'm only running it locked at 30 frames per second, so. But I haven't seen anything. At least on my end. I haven't heard of anything either, but that don't mean shit. The only place I ever hear anything is Train Sim, and there's usually not too much information there. Okay. I don't know how that support system works, that new support site. I'd mention it. Alright, so grab those cars, back myself up, get myself together, and head back for the main line. I might have to wait by the time I don't know. Still at Altoona. I probably could sneak out to the main 2 at least. so that's a red switch, so I'm gonna restore that to normal. I'll keep the yellows. Don't worry about the yellows so much. I don't know why that one is red. I guess it acts like a main, but then so does this one, so I don't know. Alright, let's just double check that my train is together the way I want it. Where is this set off anyways? I think it's... yeah, that ain't you. I think the set off's up here somewhere, isn't it? It's not that. Crescent set off. Where are you? Is that you? So I guess I'm supposed to use part of the Y here. I'm confused. Well, if that's the case, I might as well use this part of it. Get it over with. I mean, in theory, I could attach to my engines and away I go. And then just come back in here, I suppose. On the way back. Probably might be easier. I think I'm going to do it when I occupy the main here. since I'm here, it doesn't make sense to have to come back in here. I understand this side, but that's the other side of the line. So, yeah, what I'll do is I'll grab my train. Or do I even need to? All I'm going to be doing is occupying the main for a few minutes. So I think I should do it now. Okay. Then attach back to the head end and that's why I wonder if it was easier just going through, like, onto the line, down the straight, and then backing into the yard. But then I'd have to do set off anyway, so it's better facing this way, I suppose. Ugh. I better hurry up or I'm not going to get a light. Yeah, it should be fine. You get territory agreements. I can actually use this, but I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. Are there RSS1? No, that's supposed to be somebody other, one of the other industries. How much do I got? No, I don't have much. I think I will use that. No, I'm going to stay off of their trackage and just use what we have. So we have, let's say we have an agreement to come into the yard, use the yard tracks only, and the here for our set off. I'll do it that way. Oops. Let's see here. Let's just give ourselves this main in case he wants to come down. There we go. Yellow over flashing red, I have no idea what that is. But I'm cool with it. Yeah, because by using the signal, it only takes me a couple minutes if I have to wait for a train, because there's two guys racing up the middle and the right hand running. Then I just wait. I'll have to read that later. I guess I need the lights on here. Huh? Oh, wrong one. There we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's okay. I was scared for a minute. I'm not too sure where I'm going here. Wrong way. Nope, right way. Ah, I missed. How much room do I have here? Yeah, we'll go a little bit more. We'll go right to the bumper, I guess. We're close to it anyways. Well, that filled that up. I think that was the capacity, but let me just see here. Okay. Yeah, I was way above capacity for whatever reason. It gave me quite a bit. I think I have to increase the main lines a little bit. That should reduce my numbers, but we'll see. I'll have to keep that in mind. So 2 to 4 reduce. So if I reduce to 75% on each one, each of 4. That should bring me bring me down, hopefully. Okay. We're gonna have to ask for the light again. Never thought of that. Let's see. Do I have enough for? Oh no, I need the light again. Yeah, I might have just enough. Duh. All right. I love that change in grade right there. Stop. Jeez. That could have been bad. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on a second here. I'm in the wrong direction. I let the brakes go and then I was I don't know what the hell I was doing. Oh boy. I was like, why? It finally got down the grade and then they were just like, okay, we're going back the other way now. Almost went through that red light again. Not good. Okay, now I get connected to my train and probably wait for this guy. Yeah, I knew he was going to get through. Ooh, got one behind him too. Damn, it's coming down. Yep. No, I don't think he's coming down. I heard the door, but that could have gone out to the garage. He'll be down eventually when he gets hungry. Yeah, I never thought of just bringing the power down. It probably would have been a lot easier at that point. Because by rights, he would have done that. I could have AI'd him too. Never thought of that. Oh well, things you learn. Alright. Okay. So there's their yard set off now. I've set off on the main. Took care of that. Let me set as the lead unit. Doesn't matter this guy, but yeah, I'm going to want to have my own track. I love it how it takes a few seconds when you're riding on the back for the throttle to kick in. That is so cool. Because the power is being controlled from the other end. I'm just along for the ride. Switches here to reverse, I guess. Okay. How far away is he? Oh, he's just coming into play here. I'll just check the chat real quick. Hey, Bob. Southern California. All right. I guess I should grab a late snack before lunch. While I wait for the signal. Yeah, just running the locals, I get my enough of a feel for. Oh shit! I got my sword there. There it is. I see it. I I get my feel for the calling the dispatcher and feeling part of the traffic management, so it's a really good single player experience actually right now. NSF, alright. Sure, why not? One of these days we might have a schedule, who knows? Or at least a call or ways of limiting the probability of certain engines, but I wonder if they're going to try to light the guy. Well, no, they'll probably light me before the intermodal. How far back is he? He's not too far away. I'm just wondering if they're going to try to light him down too first, which they might. I probably should have asked for one. Have him come around me on two so he's not disturbed, but see, in that case, I wish you could ask one or the other and let the dispatcher decide what's best. I got a funny feeling, though, he's going to give me the track that I wanted. If he doesn't, then I'll cancel that. Well, he gave it to me. I'm gonna walk this and throw the switches and meet up with them.
Norfolk Southern detected. Milesburg. 253 push. Left track. Left. Norfolk Southern detected. Milesburg. 253 push. Left track. 3. No defect. Total access 430. No defect. Norfolk Southern detected. Milesburg. 253 push. Left track. Left. No defect. Total access 356. No defect.
Okay, Johnstown. Gotta figure out where I want to go first. While I'm here. That ain't it. Where is my industry? Looking for JTT. I don't know where it is. I'll check the map in a second, but oh boy. Yeah, I'll just check the map. Let's see here. Blah blah blah. Pittsburgh line track diagram. It's Tyrone, so we go all the way. Probably in Holiday's Yard, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Plus Everett Storage, running TCT, there's all kinds of other things in there, scrap, blah blah blah. I don't see it there. Not the Cope secondary, let's keep going back up. Oh. Ah, I see. So it is off to the left side at CPC. I'm just not sure where. Okay, let's just put myself to here for now. I think it's might be that. Let me just put myself to here. There we go. Oh, that was fun. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful. I'm going downhill, but mind you, I don't have anything on me really. I guess I had to auto EOT it again. Didn't get it. Oh well. It's the freeway.
Normal, data detected. Milestone. 2, 5, 3, press 1, track 2, no defect. Total, access 8, no result.
Yeah, I think these guys did a good job with this route. I really do. You could say more streets. We're looking at street map, and it's not 100% accurate, but you know, it's a train simulator, so I don't really care. Much more fun going downhill. Even with the dynamics on, but okay. Let's clear signals again. What if our friend's catching up to us? Interesting. And this is definitely the epitome of a switching district. That's the kind of thing that I've always wanted. Like, give me a switching district, and I know a lot of people, you know, say, it's not big enough, it's not, you know, whatever. And I think there was some rushing involved. You know, I think, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, put it this way: I'll compare these guys to what AEW rushed out, that hot garbage. I mean, I spent a lot of money on that. I shouldn't have. I don't even bother with it. It's such a joke now. Oh, that's neat. So you got a AAA company. It takes years to develop something, and they're more concerned about doing mini games for a wrestling game than opposed to the actual wrestling. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in the wrestling that they did, but there was so much more they could have done. Finally got one of my free DLCs that I had paid for like a year subscription or whatever the hell it was. I was only an extra $10 or something for the purchase, but it was Elite Edition. And one of the wrestlers was done great, the other one looks horrible. And then you can't really do much, but, you know, that's just, I could rant on that all day. We have more fun playing another wrestling game called Wrestling Empire. The graphics are not as good, but it is hilarious. The only thing I wish that thing had was more saves. Give me more saves so that I can play mine, and then Emmett can play his. Right now I'm watching Emmett's career, and he hasn't died yet, so once he dies I think it'll be my turn, but he's got a long way to go. I mean, he put himself at 19 years old. He had a chance to take steroids, but he wouldn't do it because he knew his life would be shortened if he did. Got a lot of character in that game. It is just hilarious. You shit your pants. You do all kinds of things. There's a lot of wrestling lore and behind it. If you don't use the washroom, you'll shit your pants and piss yourself. All kinds of things. It's hilarious. And then there's storylines that develop. It's, you know, You can push for storylines. You can get in personal issues with other wrestlers. Emmett went from one wrestling federation to another, and he lost his tag team partner because he couldn't go with him. Oh, what's that down there? I missed it. Looked like a road.
Norfolk Southern Detective. Milestone 258.8. Track 2.
Oh my god, there's an Amtrak out there. I'll have to mention that to Emmett. Hadn't seen one in a while. Where is he, anyways?
Norfolk
Oh, there he is.
Southern Detective. Milestone
I think.
258.8. Track 2. No defect. Total axle 8. No ground ticket.
Well, that intermodal can never pass me. I think I'm down the grade. Is that a grade crossing? It looks like it is. Or is it a bridge? I think it's a bridge. Oops. Didn't have the milepost tags on. There we go. I think that's cool. Just beautiful area. I love coming down here in real life. Hey, man, is this a scenic run?
Where are you at?
Summer thingy majiggy. I'm heading to. I'm up by.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
at the top
why
there.
you're not living in Johnstown?
I didn't know where I was going in Johnstown. Do
Oh,
you know?
Gotta stop at the next. You gotta stop at the next control point.
This control point?
Yes.
Why this control point?
CPSO, not CPW. Next control point.
I was gonna stop at
CPSO.
CPC.
Can't.
Why?
You can't get down to the yard you need to get to.
Oh, okay.
So you need to stop at the next control point. You might have to wait for a little while. Well,
So I have to get into the yard to get to
you have to
Johnstown?
get to that right there. Yeah. Next to the
Oh, okay. I was looking and I couldn't see how. Like I wasn't too sure where it was exactly. Glad you came down here. I'm streaming. Amtrak 156 is on the route too.
156.
Yeah. That's its engine.
Oh, okay. I was questioning. You didn't need to slow down that much.
Huh?
You didn't need to slow down that much.
Yeah, I see that. I got like 1.4 miles, but. So I have to get to
CPAO there on the bottom track.
where I have to go?
CPAO. I know it's covered up by the red.
Right here?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, I should be able to get it. The other train just passed.
Yeah, you should be good now.
Here comes the train.
Yeah, you're getting dispatched from South Fork, huh?
Hmm?
Getting dispatched from South Fork. Pittsburgh East to South Fork is what they have.
Oh, yeah.
Dispatch as.
Well, that's neat.
Full train.
Crescent is fun to switch.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
I did the set off first. I
Yeah.
did the set off while I was in there since I was forward backwards in there. It made it much easier. I had to come out on the main line a couple times in between. There's an intermodal that's on the right track that he hasn't caught up to me yet, but I don't think he will because I had like 50 miles an hour there going down the hill, and then it's kind of leveled out since then.
We have to figure out what kind of units we're going to use for the RJ Corman.
I was going to ask you that.
I don't know.
Well, which ones do you think are the best? I was thinking SJVR is the closest color scheme
It
wise.
has to be completely red and white.
Oh, that's easy.
Is there anything like that?
I think I have something.
It's unfortunate because they don't have like the gen set locomotives.
I can get the Sioux units.
Yeah, that would work. That would work. What are they, like SD45s?
Yeah.
SD40s? Okay, that's
I don't know.
I can handle the Sioux units for that. The SJVR could work for the Nittany. That's a pretty close match.
Okay.
Connemon Black Elect, I guess we can just use UP. Because that looks pretty similar.
What about I do have Chesy yellow.
Jezzy would work, yeah.
Yeah. And I have I have Chesy Yellow, and I have. I also have Rio Grande.
Nah, wouldn't work for that.
Well, I have a few. We should take a look at what engines I do
We'll have to check.
Okay.
Did you get your light across?
I don't know.
Okay.
I called it. I don't know what my signal is, so I'm not cheating.
Yeah.
If I look out the window, I might be able to see. Looks like I have something.
Flashing yellow? No, it's not. Those are tri-lights. Red or
Flashing green.
Yeah.
Limited clear.
I don't know how big the yard is for sure.
Well, I was looking through the map, and it seemed like I could get through by CO.
CO.
Or AO, not AO. CPC. It sounded like it was in here somewhere.
To Woodville, but you don't need to go to Woodville. You need to get to the Conmont Blacklink.
Oh, I have to get into here to get the
Yeah.
JTT?
Yeah.
But I don't transfer anything with them right now.
Not right now. We should be, but we didn't get that done.
Okay.
And I think I've come to the consensus with the Conmont Blacklink that all the traffic should just come from Pittsburgh,
Okay.
because that would likely be where most of that traffic would come from and go to. At least come from.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because almost all of it's steel.
Okay. So it wouldn't even come to Altoona?
No, it would go through Altoona, but it should be coming off trains that are coming from Conway. So like.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that.
The eastbounds. Yeah, that's the dam, the old mill.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure it's just an old mill there. It's a JR asset. I know that much.
That's neat. This is a very scenic route.
Yeah, it's very.
I'm getting the original vibes I had for the Northeast,
Oh, yeah.
but it's even more fun
No, I see what you mean with the northeast part, though.
with the
Very
hills.
similar
Oh,
kind of
I was driving through, and I was going over overpasses, and you could see quaint little villages and stuff like that below. It was really neat.
There's so much potential too with expansion here.
Well, yeah, but I just want to have fun with what I got.
Yeah, Sam.
I was in a flat area, but now I'm going back downhill now.
Yeah, it's mostly downhill all the way to Johnstown, but there are some flat
But there
spots.
was, yeah, it flattened out. I actually had up to throttle 4 there for a bit. What time's the game on today?
137.
All right. Well, we better
Yeah.
do us. We'll do our little switch here, and then.
I just park in the yard and save because we don't have much time.
Oh, okay. And I haven't showered or anything, and I didn't do it yesterday, so not good.
I have to do that after the game.
Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, look at the clouds.
Yeah, it's neat.
That's neat.
Give Run8 some more credit. They actually have more than one type of tree.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, honestly, there was a mention too about expanding this to Elkhart, Indiana, or something like that,
Elkhart?
or wherever the hell it goes. I don't know. I was thinking to myself, no way.
That's just too much.
They can't do. They. It takes them a year to do a route.
put it this way. It should be expanded to Conway, and it should be expanded to Harrisburg.
Conway will be very difficult.
Oh, I understand.
That's why, because there's a lot of assets, and to make it look like Pittsburgh.
Oh, good luck.
Exactly.
I understand that very well.
I'm okay with them not having Conway involved.
I'm fine with it, but to have this route without Conway
Oh, wow.
is not correct.
It's fine. You sound like everybody else.
It's fine if it doesn't ever happen, but
It's
I think it
perfect.
will. I think it will. I think it will happen.
If you start getting into that, I'm not going to be able to play it.
I don't think so. I think that it'd be pretty popular multiplayer.
I don't care. I can't. The way I play, I just want. I don't want to run a 24/7 server.
I get that.
So, I mean, all I want to do is be able to run something. I'm open to opening it up to multiplayer, but by having a bit of an expansion. Like I was even thinking of you. It was just like, man, you'd probably have fun switching the up at Coniston there, running the local to RJ Corman in that.
He's at Coniston. Wow.
Huh?
He's at Coniston, not Crescent.
Crescent. Starts with a C.
Coniston.
Yeah.
Coniston's Sudbury, yes.
Oops.
I didn't think of where that was.
Norfolk Southern detected. Milepost 268.1 track 1.
And it feels busy.
Because it is.
Like, it just honestly, it doesn't feel. I mean, yes, they're random trains, but this one doesn't feel like it's just a bunch of trains, and it actually for some I don't know what it is. It's the variety. I'm not too sure what.
Yeah, there's a big variety of trains.
It just feels much better.
Yeah, it's one of the better areas that you could possibly do a route on, and so that's good.
And at first, I was just like, I don't care. It's like, okay, this came out. I was like,
Norfolk Southern detected. Milepost 268.1
They say 40 industries. That's what they originally said.
oh, I don't know.
Off by a mile.
Whatever.
It's
They're talking about all the shop tracks and shit like that.
which is dumb.
Well, let's. What do I got? A yellow here?
Yeah,
Alright.
it's an automatic, so that means
Automatic means an intermediate.
yeah. You do have a lighted AO though, I'm pretty sure.
I'll have a restricting.
Restricting going into the yard, yeah.
That's what the 15 is up to 2.8 miles.
Yeah.
Thought it was going to rain there. Those clouds, but I guess not.
Yeah, there's a couple things I wish were done differently, but they did this really well.
I had a yellow over flashing red coming out of the Y up there.
Interesting.
I had to use it 2 times to get headroom, just to get that one set off, and then to do everything else there. That was fun, and I was dodging in between traffic and everything. It was really cool. Thankfully, there was nothing coming on track 2, so I was able to sneak my way onto 2 again. And
I think you'll like switching the Conema and Blacklick once we get the cars coming in for that.
yeah, I got to think about the times of day. I think this is a good late day, because by the time you come back, it's like around this time of day. But I think that would probably be better as a morning.
I'll try to figure out the actual times they run.
Yeah.
If I can.
We may not be able to do the actual times they run just because.
No, might not be able to, and I think it'd be tough to, especially because I know there's multiple of these trains that run every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure C52 and C42 both run every day.
Mm-hmm.
CB10 I think is daily, but I don't know for sure.
Right.
I know it's a lot busier in 2011 than it is now.
Oh yeah.
CB10 and everything for that matter. All the industries, a lot of industries are not there anymore, which is a shame. Still a pretty similar amount of mainline traffic.
Oh yeah.
Maybe 5 less trains, 6 less trains.
Just curious how far. I knew he was coming. Because I was going to come in here. He's probably going to overtake me.
Norfolk Southern detector.
He's the one I keep hearing the detector behind me.
8, plus 1, track 3.
See, this is just all trees, but before I was going through, it was cool. I was going 50 miles an hour and passing villages and all kinds of stuff coming down the hill. That was great. It just reminded me of Pennsylvania so much.
Yeah. That's what Pennsylvania is, a lot of.
Well, yeah.
It's all those little tiny villages in, in the
It
mountains.
just reminded me. You'll see when we come back. Well, mind you, it's going to be close to dark by the time we come back, I think. Because it's 6:38 now in the game.
Yeah, it will be getting darker. It's a much faster run back though, because you don't have to switch Crescent.
Right, except this side, the other side of Crescent, the
Yeah, the CWY, but it's a lot simpler. I only have 3 industries to switch on the way back. So.
Yep. And by rights, I could have switched them along the way, but you know, there's no sense doing that because then you end up picking up more cars anyways. So.
Yeah. Okay, we're coming into Johnstown now because that's the old Conrolling Blacklight Bridge there. If I'm not
Wow.
mistaken.
Your knowledge is unreal. I don't know that shit.
I think that's because there's like I think there's a walking bridge and then there's that. I think that's if the river's on the right, it should be that. And then,
I think the river's on the right now.
yeah, and then we're crossing the river up here. Yeah, that's the old Conrolling Blacklight Bridge.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah, because I used to go to like a quarry or something. Used to go to like a quarry or something. I don't know what exactly. Or a quarry or a mine. They don't have it in game. I checked already. It's definitely around when Conrail was running though, I'm pretty sure. So that's the one thing with having the 2 runnable eras is the eras have a lot of different things, a lot of different industries.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure the other portage mines would be still there, and there was more on the South Fork as well. I wish we had the South Fork. I understand why we don't.
See, that's the kind of thing I would like to see before expansion of the main line.
I agree. I'd rather
Give
see,
it a switching district.
I'd rather see.
But right now, I love the switching district the
Yeah.
way it is. I really do because I think it's going to keep us pretty busy.
Yeah. That's one thing that I really wish we had was the South Fork, because it's pretty damn cool. It's only 2 coal mines, but it's fun to run. It looks fun to run. And it's weird that they have the to be continueds on the Nittany, like the Nittany and Bald Eagle.
Yeah.
That's like the most boring of all the short lines you could have that on. Well, the RJ Corman would be more boring. I understand why they have the Nittany, because the coal trains run down there.
Yeah.
It's just weird. And I definitely think the road was rushed.
Yeah, I got a restricting coming into the yard there. Overdid it with the dynamics again.
Yeah, it's weird because there's definitely a very obvious endpoint for the route in the east that they didn't go to.
What's that?
Lewistown, because that's where the C52 ends, which would make a lot more sense than Tyrone. It's just the middle of nowhere. I won't be surprised if they don't even do Harrisburg and Enola, if they just go to Lewistown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that'd be weird, but I won't be surprised. So there is a manual switch up here, I'm pretty sure. So you will need to slow down eventually, but I think you still got, I don't know, about a half a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile.
Yeah. It's still a nice hill. That'll be interesting once I pick up cars too and have the size of a train, like with all the RJ Corbin lifts.
And all the Continental Black ones.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh, I knew that.
That's catch up to you sooner. It was an intermodal.
Well, I was going 50 miles an hour for a while. I don't know.
They kept you on the middle track the whole time, didn't they?
I gave myself the middle track because, well, I had a choice.
That's 21V.
Yeah, there was two that were coming out, and this is what I really like. I love this.
Yeah.
When we're coming in and there's main lines coming by, that's
cool.
That's just cool. And there's times I can't see the main lines. Like I was up in, like especially up by the hill there where you could hear horns in the distance and you knew the trains were going through, but they were going the other way. And
yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know why so many intermodal trains go to Chicago. I mean, I understand, and I guess it's a transfer point too.
It's where it transfers everything else. It's a major hub.
It's just absurd how many, like, they have no straight through. Like in Canada, I'm used to having some trains that go all the way out to Vancouver and whatnot, but they just don't have that because they have to transfer to the other railroad. It's weird. Like, it's weird that they just don't have any, like, run-through traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they wouldn't have a BNSF run-through from New Jersey to I don't know, Seattle or something. Just weird.
You say the pre-game's on at 1?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's alright if you don't like the pre-game.
Yeah, I suppose. 1:30 is the start of the game?
1:37. Still got a little tiny bit to go.
Yeah, no.
You're not even in the yard yet, so.
Problem is I'm on a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a passenger.
Yep, PD 42 is coming up. I'll pass you momentarily.
And he's trying to get the track back.
He'll pass you on the right in a second.
Yeah, I know.
He might be stopped at the station right now.
No, the station's up ahead.
No, he's already passed the station. That's Mineral Point HBD. He's past the station.
No, he's coming this way.
Yeah, that's the blue to your right is the hot box. Oh, he's coming behind you.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it hasn't taken him long to get across through. Oh crap, I'm supposed to go 15 here. Too busy looking. It's gonna be a 3-train thing here in a minute.
Yeah, I might get back into the intermodal first.
Yeah, whatever. Remember coming out of Jasper?
Yeah. Kind of similar track plan. You know?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what's weird?
What?
When we were in Pittsburgh, we never saw an Amtrak.
They're usually at night. I
Are
think.
they? Yeah, they are through Pittsburgh. They're like right at sunset, nighttime. But we were out there at night. And we never saw.
I
one.
don't know.
That's just weird. I don't know how we never saw an Amtrak.
Damn, it's hard to control.
And there's
the speed.
more Amtrak's too, because there's Amtrak's that run straight to Pittsburgh. There's Terminus. I think there's 4 trains a day there, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
Could
Yeah,
be
you
wrong.
have to look back at the 2011 Wayback Machine and see.
No, I mean like when we were in Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, yeah. Back then,
I don't need the
I
Wayback Machine. I need the information from now. For now.
I don't care about now so much. But yeah, yeah.
Well, no, there was. I know that there's 2 on this portion of the route. I knew that was the case.
Okay. Oh, you mean in Pittsburgh itself?
In Pittsburgh, I'm pretty sure there's 4. So I'm pretty sure
Oh,
there's 2
okay.
terminus.
I thought you were talking about at the loop, the curve. I was gonna say the loop, but I caught
I'm
it.
pretty sure there's 2 trains from Chicago to Pittsburgh, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I've always found the system weird because they have the Keystone up to Harrisburg for whatever reason. I guess that's a higher speed corridor. But Harrisburg's not exactly a big town or anything, so I don't know why they wouldn't try to run that out to Pittsburgh because that's pretty high speed itself. Yeah, I kind of doubt that they'll go all the way to Harrisburg.
I don't care. I wanna enjoy what we've got, and then who knows?
Yeah, if they add that, if they add out to Lewistown, and if they add, I guess the Nittany, I think it'll be pretty good. Just have a weird feeling they're gonna stay away from those bigger towns.
Probably. And I think it all goes to assets. I'm surprised they did what they did with LA, and honestly, LA don't look like LA.
Altoona doesn't even look like Altoona, so.
Well, there you go. See? See how small I am?
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Still not too sure what switch to go through, but I gotta end things here in a few minutes anyways. Well, what track am I supposed to go down here? It's not that. Yeah, I could have took C.
You could have?
Yeah,
Huh.
told you. Yeah, because C's right here.
Yeah, but they don't show the crossover. The crossover shows after it.
Yeah, it's manual switches.
Oh, okay.
There's manual switches. Well, no, that isn't. That's
Yeah, but they don't show that.
it's these things.
Yeah, but they show it after the Kanban Blacklick, so I figured it was just after.
I don't know
You should go get your manual switch.
which manual switch.
The manual switch into the yard on the left.
I think I might just stop it here.
Okay.
Well, I'll do it, and then I'll. The Amtrak should be here any second.
He doesn't have any lights.
That's because he needs he wants the platform.
Well, there's platforms on every track.
Yeah,
In Johnstown.
Who knows?
Matter.
he wants.
He has to get on that side though, anyways.
Yeah, so that's why he wants it. So I want this crossover here. Oh, I see it now. JTT.
Yeah.
I was trying to find it earlier, and
It's in with the Kanban Blacklick yard. I was surprised it wasn't worked by Kanban Blacklick, but it makes sense. And that one as well. You'll have to do a little bit of a weird movement to get in there. Because you have to take off the front end and then run around the front end.
I can switch it from the other way.
What do you mean?
I got engines on both sides.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's on your front end.
Doesn't matter. I just take off the engines.
Yeah, I know, but your traffic's on your front end. If you take
Doesn't
off,
matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. I take off the engines. I keep the engines out of the way. This train isn't big enough right now. The blocking we'd really have to figure out because it's kind of goofy. It wasn't blocked properly.
No.
But that's
No,
something.
I misblocked the back end. So they got a yellow here, huh? Instead of a red for the reverse.
Yeah, yellow usually means it's okay to it can stay that way. Red is the ones that have to go back. Wow.
I still haven't been able to understand Woodville yet.
Okay, where do I go?
You need to flick that next switch. It doesn't really matter what track, honestly. You just don't need to run stuff around. So just pull into the yard there, and then you should be good.
What the hell happened to that Amtrak?
I don't know. It, like I said, it doesn't have a light. It's waiting at the signal behind you.
No, he's got. That's an automatic.
Yeah,
There, he's go. All right.
So it's the front 4 cars here that you need to run around.
Oh, that's easy. I'm just gonna stop underneath the bridge. I don't have to run around. All I have to do.
Take your front end engines on and then back off.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm just going to. Where is he? Is he here? Oh, there he is. Okay, we got an Amtrak. I'm gonna check the chat real quick, and then I'll just leave this here. That was a fun. That was a real fun trip.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. It'll be nice once this train has the pickups and everything too. But
Well, and also the extra drop-offs.
control.
You're still missing the Connemont Blacklight drop-offs.
Yeah, no. That's
Yeah, there's no switching puzzles per se, but it's a fun.
Oh, I don't care. I don't like switching puzzles.
I'm okay with switching puzzles, but I prefer this kind of run.
Yeah, I did a screenshot for the next time. That's neat. Okay. Anyways, Ollie will save it, and then I'll check the chat real quick. Yeah, it's taken a lot. I started. This is a long run. It's a lot of you can do a lot of AI in the middle to try to speed things up, but I think it's fun running the train personally. Okay, so I did save, right?
Yeah.
I'll try it again just to. Oh, I know why. I was wondering where my message was. I did that so the screenshot would get out. Okay, exit sim. Okay, let me check chat real quick. What do we got here? Holy crap. Where was I? Well, yeah, and the other thing too is Emmett really knows this area well, so he knew right away that I needed. Well, I told him I could get the CPC, but anyways, because I was looking at the map myself. The issues with the route is minor. I've really got why folks were lobbying nukes at Run8 behind this. Yeah, that's because they want to run trains from one end to the other. That's why. They don't want to run operations. That's really where it all comes down. They don't have the Pensy. They don't have GP yet.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of units.
Okay, what's going on? Everybody's arguing here.
Yeah, I highly doubt they'll go towards Pittsburgh with the route. I don't know. It's the SD40-2 Pack 5 the Sioux came with. Chesy as well, so you do have that pack. So yeah, we can put the Sioux in for the RJ Corman.
Sean, watch the signal when you line yourself in auto will drop before you get there. I haven't had that happen yet, but okay. SD40 Pack 5, okay. I already got the Chesy. Oh, I must have it then.
Yeah.
So there we go. I thought I had a red engine.
Yeah, I agree with Quincy on that. Given the fact that that Pittsburgh was how long it was in the making for, I'd imagine they already have the expansion packs ready.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it really weird, the decision to stop the road at Tyrone. It's just odd to me.
I have the same route on another game, but just a 4-unit train and. Yeah, it's a big learning curve. Yeah, Run8.
Yeah, Sand Patch would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we could get South Fork in an update.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do that, or out to Lewistown even.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me if they make it massive.
Then again, we both know Mega Roots has always been Run8's go-to, and it's not beyond me that they are going to go Godzilla size this route as well. Which is fine. I'm okay with the regular updates, but I may not go with the DLC.
There's certain DLCs that would be good, but
You have to be able to run them.
yeah, and there's certain ones that would be runnable if they do them, like the Nittany and the out to Lewis.
And that might be free. Some of that might be free.
I would hope so. I don't know why.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know why that wouldn't have been included with the base game, but
Yep. I'm sure the Fitzgerald is. I really.
yeah,
I'm.
it looks like a
I'm.
fun subgroup.
It looks a lot of fun. The problem for me now is Fitzgerald needs, to me, Waycross, and Waycross needs
Waycross.
way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everything.
Everything.
The
runs
difference.
Waycross.
The difference between this is that you have a switching district out of Altoona.
Yeah. If all those trains were to run from either Conway or Enola, this would be unrunnable.
Yes, and I told you that.
Instead they run from Altoona, which is useful.
Exactly. I am in no hurry for them to do Pittsburgh. I know you want it. I know a lot of people are going to want it. It's going to look like friggin' LA.
If they can do it justice,
yes,
and any means, if they can make that route at all similar to it, it will be awesome.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be awesome.
Because there's really not all that much switching.
But how long is it going to take?
How long is it going to take for that to be built?
Yeah,
It might take a decade.
I don't think they got the problem is they got a small team as it is. And yeah, they're reaching out to other people and all this other stuff. But at some point, I mean, I'm fine with this. This is cool. I haven't even touched this yet.
Yeah.
And I'm already having enough fun, but I'm already getting through a day's worth.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I spent the midnight hours running supply trains, which I don't need to.
Yeah. Put it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Either way Run8 goes with this route, if they head towards Harrisburg or if they head towards Pittsburgh, they're going to run into a roadblock.
Yeah.
In Harrisburg, it separates into 5 different ways. And in Pittsburgh, it's going to be hard to build Pittsburgh, first of all, and it separates into 5 different ways.
Yes, of course. And I don't want that. This is why, and I know people will. I get it. They want to run trains to, Indiana or run from California to friggin' New York or whatever they want to do. But I mean, I get it. A lot of people like the mainline runs. Mainline runs are fine and they're fun. I had fun this mainline run, but I don't want to be running for hours.
No. Put it this way, I think all the mainline run you could want would be good between Pittsburgh and Enola. I think that's all you need for a mainline run.
I don't know if Mikey's in here, I think. That's Mikey, isn't it? That's Mikey right there. You'll have to ask him. I'm pretty sure that's Mikey. I never know with Mikey. I'm pretty sure that is Mikey. Is that not Mikey's...
I honestly don't know anybody's.
I don't know anymore. I used to know Mikey as Mikey, but I'm pretty sure that's Mikey in the beginning of the chat, so he would know.
Yeah, there are so many similarities between the two of them.
I agree, and I like this one.
I like it better because I'm more familiar with it, and because I think there's just more variety to the trains.
The research, I say that it's some similarities. Yeah, and there's a lot, and there's a lot of good stuff. Because I think that is Mikey, because he was telling me about different trains, and he knows the research as well. Emmett has his research, so as far as what happens in 2011, which may contradict some of that research, but for the most part, I would say 95% they got it right on.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
They have a couple of locations that are screwed up, and
right.
There's a couple trains that don't exist, but considering how many trains run through there and the eras and everything, it's pretty good. It's pretty well done.
Would they merge Selkirk and Mohawk with this? Hell no. Hell no.
That's almost impossible. I mean, you'd have
California's not even that long.
It would be easier for them to go to California than it would be for them to go to Selkirk and Mohawk. Because you have to build the Northeast Corridor, and good luck with that one.
Well, no, they can. Oh, is that the way they would have to go?
They'd have to go Northeast Corridor.
Wouldn't they go up through Erie?
You can't go through Erie. NS doesn't run to Erie. Nothing runs up to Erie.
Oh,
you could go through Cleveland, but good luck with that one.
Well, that's what it would come to.
I mean, you could go through Cleveland and build through Berea, but then the trains don't run up through the same stretch.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be like having forking routes on the Chicago line.
Oh, where is it? Where does NS? Yeah, but that's the other thing too. NS doesn't even run.
You have to build the southern tier, basically.
And NS.
I mean,
NS doesn't even run that. You're talking CSX and
NS.
NS.
What's scary is they are kind of building in that direction with Nittany. If they want to build a Nittany, they might be trying to build that direction, which is scary. But
I don't think so.
I highly doubt it, because there is a or if they wanted to build the Buffalo and Pittsburgh, they could do that. But
that would be awesome.
That would be awesome. I love the Buffalo and Pittsburgh.
Buffalo and Pittsburgh would be nice. Unfortunately, it has to go through Pittsburgh.
It doesn't go through Pittsburgh.
Oh, it doesn't?
The Buffalo and Pittsburgh does not run through Pittsburgh,
Oh,
which is very nice.
so what does it interchange at?
It interchanges with
Where does Buffalo and
CSX
Pittsburgh?
and NS in multiple positions, and then you'd have Punxsutawney, which is
So it has nothing to do with Conway, and it
doesn't
won't.
have anything to do with Conway. Doesn't go through downtown.
Oh, wouldn't that
Pittsburgh.
piss everybody off that it wouldn't go through Pittsburgh?
It would be easy to do. And the best part about it is the interchange with NS is before Pittsburgh, so you could build NS out to it,
So
and you can have the Emporium
because
line
you're the one
inside
that's got you're the Buffalo and Pittsburgh expert really too in that whole area. So in theory, they could transfer. Would they do that?
There is a transfer traffic, but it comes from Conway.
Oh, screw that.
It's fine because the transfer train comes from Conway. It's not an industrial switching train. There's nothing to switch. It's just a
Okay.
transfer.
All right. Anyways, I got to get going here
Yeah.
because. Yeah. Anyways. But then again, if you really take a close look at the Mohawk and Selkirk, it was left open in multiple spots for possible merge points.
Yeah.
That's true. Anyways, yeah, because there's a lot of short lines. The Susquehanna,
So many short lines.
the Susquehanna, or how to,
Susquehanna, yeah.
I
Good
can't
luck.
pronounce that.
And the Susquehanna does run through to Harrisburg, but the trains don't.
Oh, okay.
The river does. There's so many things.
Yeah, that's what Quincy say. Anyways, I gotta go because I got
Yeah.
like 50 minutes here, and I am not dressed. So, anyways, that's it for now. I'm not dressed. I'm not nothing. I gotta do something about that today. Anyways, have a good one, guys. We'll talk to you later.
See ya.